Today's video is part 3 of a series on blocks to prayer. Prayer is the free flow of communication to and from God, like this vessel that I'm using for an illustration as a conduit. And so when we pray, it's like we have a direct connection to God. And this golf ball that I'm going to use is like the prayer words that we use to connect with God. And when things go well, we receive words back from God, or feelings, or illustrations, or images, or however you hear from God. And there's a free flow of ideas and thoughts and helps and healing and suggestions and the love of God, the grace of God. And so when this works free flowing, it's wonderful. Our relationship with the holy is unified. But there's a problem sometimes when we have a block in that communication, which I'll use this to illustrate, where we are sending information to God. We're praying, or sometimes we're not praying because we're stuck. But we can't hear God's voice because we're stuck. We have the problem. God is still speaking to us, but we're not able to hear or feel, or however we hear from God, whatever modality you might be using in your prayer life. So I'd like to address another block to prayer in this video. I was having a conversation with a friend, and she shared with me that she had a problem with block to prayer that was a spirit of bitterness. And that spirit actually became resentment. She is currently working with a group of teenagers teaching at her church. And the problem is she doesn't feel gifted for it. She doesn't feel like it's her calling, but there's no one else stepping up to the plate to do it. And so she feels frustrated. And so that frustration has become bitterness, and then it's leading to anger. So she's doing this out of a sense of duty, not out of how God is filling her and using her for ministry. Unfortunately, far too many churches have this problem. A lot of churches don't have enough resources, and instead of paying someone professionally, they want to use volunteers. Well, if it's not properly addressed, that resentment is going to lead to cynicism. So it really needs to be taken care of and resolved.